What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Folks, my name is Michael Edward, head trader at True Trading Group and former award-winning hedge fund trader. And for those of you that do not know, True Trading Group is one of the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platforms and communities where we all share the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Folks, we are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I encourage and welcome you to go and read our nearly 1,300 reviews that are there on Trustpilot. I want you guys to go ahead and check those out right now, or actually don't do that right now. Wait till we're done with the stream. All right, wait till we're done with the stream. I got a lot of information I want to share with you on tonight's stream. We got some exciting topics that we're going to be discussing. I got a guest coming on joining me here today as well. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free on this YouTube channel with myself, other teaching moderators, and special guests are going to drop golden nuggets and free lessons and education that'll help you to become a better and more profitable trader. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. Take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this stream on your own social media. We're live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Welcome everyone joining us on those different media platforms. Folks, let me just shoot you straight right now. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career trading for a hedge fund in New York City. My very first job out of college, it was 2007. And 2008, we had the housing market crisis. You had the stock market crash, the Great Recession. But it was actually in that same year that I went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before they ever let me touch $1 of their money, I had to first go through an intensive training curriculum. I had access to some of the best trading tools out there. And I was part of a community of like-minded traders. And that's exactly what the TeachG platform is based and founded on. Tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows. We are going to be starting off with a 20-minute Q&A session. Then we're going to be talking about some of the top trades from the day today. We're going to be going over what's next for the SPY and the Nasdaq. That's at all-time highs. Yes, I will touch on AMC because I get that question probably 100 times a day. So yes, I will touch on AMC. And then we're bringing on a special guest, and I'm making a huge announcement right here on this live stream. So I've got a special guest joining me, and we've got a huge announcement. We're going to be talking SPY. We're going to be talking Qs. I've got a swing trade position that I'm in as well that I'm going to talk to you guys about. We have a lot of things to actually discuss later on this live. So let's not waste any more time. Okay. I want you to go ahead, start typing your questions right in chat right now, and let's go ahead and start off that Q&A. Kelly says, I'm addicted. By far the best place to learn and understand the market. Yeah, I'm addicted too. I'm addicted too. Traders, honestly, like once you become a trader, watch how fast you hate weekends. Watch how fast you hate weekends. You know, it's like you can't wait. You can't wait for Monday. Everybody else, like all your friends, all your family members, they're like, oh, I hate Mondays. Traders are like, I love Mondays because the market opens back up. You have RSI in your chart, but you never talk about it. Yeah, Reggie, I do use it. I don't use it intraday. I think that's where kind of I might differentiate from some other traders. I don't use RSI intraday. I will use RSI on a daily chart to kind of help with some swing trade setups, but also to help with like sentiment that I have on a particular stock is kind of when I'll more so be inclined to use an RSI. I don't talk about it much, but I do use it, just not really intraday. How do you decide to turn a day trade into a swing trade? Okay, so Chris, a lot of that is setup dependent. That's number one. Okay, a lot of that is setup dependent. And usually I try not to ever turn a day trade into a swing trade if I'm in full position, because typically if I'm in a day trade, Typically your day trades, your stop loss and your profit targets will tend to be closer to your entry than on swing trades. On swing trades, you usually have a greater distance from your entry to your stop loss and from your entry to your take profits. So my position size would be different. Like if I was going to make the exact same trade or the exact same stock, if I'm going after a day trade, it's a very specific setup, and it's usually probably more of a shorter time frame setup versus a swing trade is usually a broader time frame and a longer setup, which will just naturally have a wider range of price action. So you'll tend to have kind of smaller position size sometimes on the swing trades. And I don't like to turn a day trade into a swing trade if I'm in full size, because chances are if I had intended on the swing trade the entire time, the stop loss might be in a different place and the position size would therefore be different. Now, with regards to my trade today, I'll just kind of get right into it. I have a short position on Roku that I put on today. Roku ran, I'll just show you guys the chart real quick. Okay, so here's Roku. What I'm looking at on Roku here, guys, I'm just looking for a pullback away from this resistance. Okay, I'm looking at a pullback away from this resistance. You've got this double top resistance that you guys have right here from late February and early March. You had this previous support that you see here from mid-February, and then you have the gap, and we kind of pushed right up into this level here on Roku. And Roku is coming off a massive run. I mean, this is a huge 5-day rally on Roku. And I'm just looking for the stock to just have like a little bit of a breather. You know, let's have a little bit of a breather, kind of pull away from here down to like 420 or so, 416. Just give me a little bit of a pullback off of that resistance level. I shorted this thing around 425.36, 425. Or I'll just show you guys real quick. Right here was my short entry. Okay, right there was my short entry. I covered 25% of my position. Okay, right there at 420. And I'm in 75% of the size still. So the reason why I'm okay turning this into a swing trade is because I've already taken profit on some of the position. By already taking profit on some of the position, it reduces my risk holding on to the position overnight. And now if tomorrow comes and my stop loss on this trade is this double top that you see right here, today's double top is my stop loss. Okay, today's double top is my stop loss. I'm looking for a pullback on Roku down into this region. Okay, so that's going to be my stop loss on the trade. Now, if we do go up there tomorrow and I get stopped out of the trade, I'm going to be losing less than I initially had planned when I initially entered the trade because of me already taking 25% of my position off the table. Okay, so I also, whenever I trade a stock like this, guys, whenever I trade a large cap like this, just so you all are aware, I also give out an option to coincide with the trade. So I understand not everybody has the account size or the capital to trade a $400 stock. I also understand that some people don't have the ability to short a $400 stock or short in general. So whenever I enter a large cap trade like I did here in Roku, I will also alert with that an option to coincide with it. And this was the 420 strike July 2nd expiration put option. Okay, was the one that coincided with this trade here today. So there's a couple of people that are following me along with this on the option. I'm in the stock itself. I've already taken a piece of profit off the table. Stop loss is around 431.50, and my next take profit, I'm looking down around 416, 415 for the next take profit. Okay, that'll be the next take profit there on Roku. So I like to, Chris, to answer your question, I like to get a piece of that position off the table so I can reduce my risk holding on. And as long as the setup is still intact, I'm okay holding on to that position, and this setup is still intact. right? And I've got a little cushion knowing that I've already taken 25% of my position off the table. With the right education from TTG, I made huge profit on Tesla. My last profit was 300%. Thank you, TTG. That is awesome. That is awesome. Let's pull up a chart of Tesla. All right. So some people asked me yesterday. I got a lot of questions yesterday. About Tesla. Everybody was asking me if I thought Tesla was going to go to 700 or was going to pull back to 600. And yesterday was a nice clean breakout out of a consolidation for Tesla. This is a nice little consolidation that this stock has been in, and you had a breakout of that yesterday up above the 50-day moving average as well. And we went right up today to tap that $700 level. High of the day today, 697.62. So we got right up there to that $700 price point. Nice increase in volume on Tesla today. You also had just the entire electric vehicle sector traded pretty well today. I mean, markets made all-time highs, but the EV sector has kind of been thrown out in the trash lately. So it was nice to see a nice 2-day rally there with Tesla, and a lot of the other EV names followed suit. What do I think Tesla does next week? I don't think Tesla gets above like 760. And I think Tesla is going to probably trade within, a 100-point range now, which is still a huge range. That's a very tradable range, but I do not envision Tesla breaking above this resistance level. I think this resistance level is big. I think it's a big resistance level for Tesla. You have a couple gaps that are mixed in here. You have some previous support after we made that big run after the S&P inclusion. We broke beneath it. We tested it. We sold off again. I do not see Tesla breaking above that level. I do think that we can push a little bit higher with a couple of consolidation congestion days in between. But for the most part, I think you see Tesla trade in between 650 and 750 for the next couple of weeks. We go over how NVIDIA is looking for tomorrow. I'm still learning graphs and don't trust myself yet. Sure, Renee. NVIDIA is one of my best performing long-term portfolio positions. How this looks coming into tomorrow, okay, is you currently have resistance at 770. I'll go to a 15-minute chart so you can see this more clearly. Or you know what? Screw it. I'll go back to 3 minutes. I'm just going to remove the after hours trading. Why is this sticking on me? Hold on. There we go. So here's your chart of NVIDIA. As you can see, your prior all-time high, which was 775, we tested it today, and it is still resistance at 775. Okay? It is still resistance at 775. Now, I think that after making new all-time highs today, I think we get a little bit of a pullback day in the market. Not anything crazy. I just think we kind of take a little bit of a breather. I think this is a big move that the markets have made in the last couple of days. We've had like a 4-day rally now up to new highs, and I think it's a pretty fast move to recover and get to all-time highs as quickly as we did after that little sell-off scare with the inflation and the Fed meeting. So I think maybe we just take a little bit of a breather up here. I think if you're looking to get long NVIDIA in your long-term portfolio, I think up here is really expensive. I'm not adding to the position up here. I own NVIDIA from much lower prices. I actually added to NVIDIA March of 2020. If you guys go back to March of 2020, you're looking at NVIDIA around $250, $200. The stock's now at 768. I added to NVIDIA in the 200s. So I'm not looking to add to this position up here. I love NVIDIA long-term. I think it is easily a $1,000 stock in the next couple of years. I think it's a fantastic company. It is, my opinion, one of the best semiconductor out there. I love the company. I have no intentions on selling it anytime in the foreseeable future. but I do think that this resistance at 775, I think you can get a little bit of a pullback off of it, Renee. So if you're looking for, an active trade, if you're looking for an active trade, I think maybe you can get a little bit of a pullback off of it, but I wouldn't try to, get too crazy or get too cute with NVIDIA because it's one of the strongest stocks in the market. How can you use a small account for the 3-tier trading system? Daniela, so you can still tier out of your position. You just can't tier in. So you can't tier in because it's going to count as a day trade for you. Like if you bought 100 shares and then you sold 25, then you sold 50, then you sold 25, that would count as one day trade. It's one round trip. But if you bought 50 shares and then you bought another 50 shares and then you sold 25, 50, 25, that's going to hit you as with 2 day trades. So you can still tier out of your position even though you have a small account. If you have a real small account, if you want to, instead of doing 25, 50, 25, you can, instead, that's a 3-tier system. Instead of doing that, I have worked with some of my members that have very small accounts, and we've worked on a 2-tier system where you sell 50 and 50. So instead of 25, 50, 25, you can work on a 2-tier, which is where you sell 50 and 50. So you'll have 2 profit targets instead of 3. Hold on one second, guys. Bought trial and it paid itself off the first day. Nice, Will Kirk. Nice, man. That's what I like to hear, Will. That's what I like to hear. Will joined us on the trial and it paid off the very first day. Will, I will be expecting you as a full-time member of the family now, brother. How do you get over the fear of believing that the market is tilted toward big money over retail? The reason why people feel that the market's tilted towards big money over retail is because the average retail investor has no idea what they're doing. And big money are professionals that know exactly what they're doing. That's the difference. The difference between big money and retail is an education. That's the difference. When I got hired at the hedge fund right out of college, I was considered part of the big money, right? Well, what's the difference between me getting hired at the fund and you searching on YouTube? The difference is I received a professional education and was taught the proper way how to do something by other professional traders. Okay. The fear of believing that the market's, rigged against you. You get over that fear by actually learning the same way that the big money learns. That's what True Trading Group is about. The education, I went through a 3-month training program at the fund before they let me trade. I've simplified that curriculum and I've made it available on the TeachD platform for all of our members. So the way that you get over that fear is by educating yourself. That's how you get over fear. By putting yourself on a level playing field, giving yourself the information, having access to the similar information, like news, like from our Benzinga news feed, which gives you news right to the, as soon as news crosses the wire, you get it in chat on our Benzinga news feed. Same thing that a lot of institutions and professional traders use to get their news. You can't use Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance is 20 minutes delayed. You need something that's going to give you news the second it crosses the wire. Stuff like that. That's how you get over that fear. Educate yourself and get yourself all of the tools that you need to be successful. And that's what True Trading Group's platform is. It's a one-stop shop where you can get that level of education and also get access to all the trading tools that you need. Made money in the Roku option. Thanks to Mike. You the man. Nice, Tyler. Great job, man. No, Tyler, you're the man. Not a question, but learned so much here over the last 2 weeks that I became a member today. Thanks, Michael. Darren, the wild card. Nice, Darren. Welcome, man. Welcome to the family, Darren. Looking forward to trading with you for years to come, brother. Michael Doan, no question, just says BlackBerry. Okay, Michael, Nextel. Nah, I'm only kidding with you. Let's pull up BlackBerry. Let's take a look at the chart. I love when people just say a stock. They don't ask a question. They just go BlackBerry. Or everyone just goes AMC.
That was good.
What?
Nextel.
Nextel. Hey, Adam, look.
What?
Look at my shirt. Look at your shirt.
Oh, look at
Hey! That wasn't play. Look at that. This is not a common shade of green, my friend. Get the hell out of here. He's got green on too. I'll be damned.
It's actually perfect because it's lighter green on top, and then
Nerds.
This is something else. Look at this.
Nerds.
Joe, can you pass me
You
the
know
logo?
what, Jason?
Nerds.
Tell me Joe has green on too.
Bring
No,
me,
he's got
bring me
blue.
on when I got something to say. Cut it.
All right. All right. Well, listen, I thought that was cool. Okay, BlackBerry. Let's talk about BlackBerry. Daily chart. All right. BlackBerry's trying ever so desperately to hold on to this 1275. I'm sorry, 12. What is this? 1225. $12. Call it 1225. Let's call it 1225. Okay. BlackBerry is desperately trying to hold on to this support level. I'm not very bullish on this chart setup right now because I don't like how the stock is sitting on the support level. You see how it's sitting on the support level? That's not typically what I like to see when a stock reaches support. When a stock reaches support, I like to see it bounce off that level quickly because that's going to show that there's very aggressive buying at that level. You see how once the stock dropped down to that support level, you see how it's not able to bounce off of it at all? You see how it's not able to get off the level? It just keeps sitting on it. That's not a sign of aggressive buying at the support level. You know, typically you would have wanted to seen BlackBerry do this. You know, touch the support level and then bounce off it pretty quickly. So it's not, you know, I'm not overly bullish or excited about the chart setup. Now, does that mean that this level breaks? No, that does not mean necessarily that this level has to break. There's two different ways a support level can hold. And that can be because of very aggressive buying at the support level or very passive selling at the support level. Okay. So aggressive buying will shoot the price of the stock up higher. And that's when buying pressure speeds up, or when selling pressure slows down, you can get a support level can hold, and it's holding not necessarily because so many people are coming in to buy it, but rather there's a lot less people that are willing to sell it at that level. That's what it looks like is happening in BlackBerry. That does not mean the stock cannot continue higher. It just means that there's not a lot of aggressive buying at this level, and you might need some type of catalyst or something to kind of spark that type of buying interest to push this stock back up higher. It looks like you've got resistance now at 14, and you've got this little like $1.50 channel from 12.25 up to 13.75, 14, that you're kind of in this little bit of a range here on BlackBerry. It also seems like some of the meme stocks are starting to run out of steam a little bit, minus you have obviously AMC kind of in focus, but like GameStop has kind of been pulling back lately. BlackBerry's been pulling back. A lot of your other meme stocks have been pulling back. You had a decent move in Clove, but it's like they're kind of taking turns now. It's like some get hot and then others cool off. Then those that were hot, they cool off. The others then start to get hot. And it just seems like BlackBerry's taking a bit of a breather. So I really don't see much on BlackBerry for the time being. Had a 13% gain today. First day trade. Only watched 3 Mike's YouTube videos. Lots of insights. I'm ready to join TTG after your big announcement. Yes, Princeps Investment. Yes. I look forward to trading with you, man. Great job. 13% gain today. I like it. That'll keep the job away. Great job. Really great job. Looking forward to trading with you. We here for the bread. Yes, Lorenzo. You damn right we are. You damn right we are. Just the broader market for tomorrow based on today's action. I mean, listen, today you had, let me delete all this. My thoughts on tomorrow. Let's see. I mean, we're just sitting right here underneath these all-time highs. Like, you see this resistance here? So that was your previous all-time high. And then you'll see today we triple topped it. So there's your all-time high on the SPY. And then today we triple topped it. You see the triple top there today? Forget about after hours. After hours don't mean anything. You got to see where the markets are ready to open up tomorrow. But there's your triple top in the market today. So if we gap above this level, if you gap above this level tomorrow, let's say you wake up tomorrow and the SPY is at 426.20, then you're going to look very simply for 425.50 to be support, and then you look for the markets to drift its way to all-time highs. If we do not gap above 425.50, if we gap beneath that, say you come into the day tomorrow and the market's at 425 or 424.75, I would expect a little bit of a pullback in the markets. Nothing major, but a little pullback to like 424, 423.50, and just kind of consolidate and just take a little bit of a breather. I really do think that this move in the market off that low, I really do think that was a very powerful move. And I just feel like the market needs to just take a breather before it's going to make a real attempt at extending to all-time highs. So we tested all-time highs today, but in order for us to really extend through, I think we have to take a break and kind of recharge our batteries. I just think that this was a very powerful move that required a lot of oomph, and I want to see the markets just give me a little bit of a pullback and a consolidation before making a real push towards 428 and then eventually 430. Jimmy was the sugar daddy of my trading when I got started. I made the most money with it, but I have struggled ever since making a consistent amount of daily or weekly money. I have FOMO. Karen, that's most likely because you probably, the strategy that you were implementing with GameStop was probably just simply a buy and hold. And a lot of people that, and I'm also going to assume that you're, yeah, and actually you just said it when you first got started. So you're actually very, very similar to a lot of other first-time traders. Things like GameStop, AMC, even like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, things like that, because of the viralness on social media, is the reason why a lot of traders got involved in the markets for the very first time. You have a lot of first-time traders where their first stock they ever bought was GameStop or AMC. And those type of people that came in, they have no education. They have no idea what they're doing. All they see is everyone's talking about this stock. Everyone says it's going to the moon. Everyone says it's going to $1,000. I should just buy it and just hold on to it. But you have no clue what you're actually doing. And what tends to happen is when you're sitting in something like GameStop, or if you were someone that got involved with Bitcoin when it was at like 3,000 and you just held when the thing just made its run, all you had to do to make money on those type of trades was just be in it. You just had to be in it. Okay, it didn't matter what price you bought it at. You just had to have bought it. You would have made money. And that was GameStop its first time around when you had that short squeeze all the way to 450. You just had to be in it, right? But now that that is over with, you're starting to realize that that's not the normal That's not normal trading action in the market. It's not normal for a stock to go from $10 to $450 within a couple of weeks like GameStop did. That's not normal. You're starting to realize that. And there's a lot of people, just like you, millions of people, that made a shit ton of money on GameStop or AMC or Bitcoin. And now they have this false sense of reality in the market. And they have a false sense of success, and they feel like, oh my God, this is so easy, I can do this. And they implement the exact same type of style in a lot of other stocks, and they're realizing that all of those stocks, all these other stocks, are not just going to $400. They're moving up, they're moving down, they're moving up, they're moving down, and you now are being faced with a more difficult decision of actively trading these things, and you're having a much more difficult time. It's actually very, very, very common to see someone get involved in something like a GameStop that really doesn't know what they're doing, make a ton of money, but then lose it trading other things. You know, you and others like you need to decide if you want to keep going and actually become a trader. Okay, because if you're going to actually become an active trader, then you need to be able to better identify, you know, some of these buying and buying zones and sell targets. You got to be able to, you know, better manage your risk. You've got to be more active. Just a buy and hold strategy and pray to the moon worked for you on GameStop, but it's not going to work for you on 99% of the other stocks that you're going to get yourself involved in, because stocks like AMC, GameStop are very, very unique scenarios. These are very like kind of all the stars aligning type of scenarios. It's not a normal situation to have a stock do what those two stocks are doing. The moves that those two stocks have made is absolutely astonishing, incredible. I love it. I think it's such a great, amazing thing for the markets and for retail traders. But if you're going to do this full time and you're going to do this consistently, you just have to understand that other stocks don't necessarily trade that way. And if you want to learn how to actually become an active trader, you've got to adjust that strategy a little bit.
So to further on this, Mike, I've actually made a brief little animated video on this that I just want to. There you go, man. Okay. Here. So you see here that it's we like the stock, noun, verb, article, noun, Wall Street Bets, meme, and hodl. And that's what we do. This is essentially what everyone's plan should be moving forward. This is how you make money. This is good. Come on, really?
That's good.
All right, bye.
That's good. It's good. So that was good. Next question. So if a stock were to gap up 80%, would it have to, like, no matter what, go down 40% and trade at that gap again? Or is it, oh, no, Breezy Tube, no. Yes, it's true that gaps tend to get filled, but they do not have to. Okay, they do not have to. It is not a written rule that every gap has to be filled. That is not true. It does not have to go back and test that gap no matter what. There are plenty of open gaps out there in the market that have never been filled. They do not always need to be filled. No, absolutely not. I wish it was that simple. There's nothing ever. Breezy Tube, I'll just say this for you. So if for anybody else that has any other question about this, like, you see how his question is like, so if a stock gets up 80%, would it have to, like, no matter what, meaning like always, no matter what, 100% of the time, go and do something specifically? There is nothing in the market, nothing that will happen 100% of the time. There is no, that's good. There's no indicator. There's no setup. There's no chart pattern. There's nothing. There's no piece of news. There is nothing that 100% of the time is going to make a stock do something no matter what. Does not exist. In the markets, you have probability, and you need to, as a trader, identify high probability patterns and put yourself on the right side of that probability over and over again. Is Adam wearing a hair growing wrap?
It's headphones.
It's his headphones. Adam's got a full head of hair, Veronica.
Yeah, my hair is good, bro.
Yeah,
Look at
we all have full heads of hair.
Mm,
Well, Jason.
and I was thinking Joe.
No, I know. I was talking about like the three of us that are on the live.
Well, Joe's here too.
I know, but he's not on the. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Mike.
My man. Yep, not a hair growing wrap, just headphones. All right.
What else we got here?
Do you have any other questions, or you wanna start to dive in here? After news,
Pull up some more charts. People love the charts.
Can you talk about the gap up in FSLR? Yeah, it's all solar. You had a solar panel ban with China. Gave you a bit of a boost here on your solar names. Wasn't just FSLR. It's also SPWR. It was also SunW. But they didn't really extend off of that gap. FSLR probably had the biggest gap up of the bunch. But you got a lot of resistance up there in FSLR around 90. You know, you got resistance up there around 90 on FSLR. You can see very clearly here, guys, this resistance. You can also see, previously it was this little level of support before we ended up breaking down beneath that level. So you have some resistance there in FSLR. I got to be honest with you. I really don't see much in the solar stocks. I don't really see much of a clear pattern or setup. I feel like these stocks they had huge runs off the lows from March. And I just feel like and then they had a pretty deep pullback. And then they've just really been going sideways. I really don't feel like the solar stocks are really that much in play right now as far as an active trader standpoint. You take a look at like SPWR, it's like you had this huge rally, right? This huge rally. Then you have this deep pullback. And now the stock's really not doing anything. The stock's really not doing anything. So I just feel like the solar stocks really aren't really in play for the time being as far as from an active trade standpoint goes. When they short hedgies eventually have to cover AMC positions, do they have to buy back shares from the regular market, or can they cover their positions using the dark pool market? Oof. Okay. A couple things we have to clarify here. Okay. A couple things that need to be clarified. One, they don't have to eventually cover their positions ever, unless the squeeze actually forces them out of their position and they're forced from a margin call standpoint to liquidate that position. But there's nothing that on a clock or calendar standpoint that will force them to cover their positions ahead of when they want. Okay. It's not like, okay, they can only stay short for 30 days. No, they can stay short for as long as they want. The only thing that will force them to cover that position is if the stock actually does start to go higher and they are forced out of that position because of either they don't want to take the loss, or they've taken too much of a loss, they want to exit the position, they've had enough pain, or their prime broker gives them a margin call and requires them to give them a large chunk of cash if they want to hold on to that short position. So when a hedge fund starts to get squeezed, their prime broker, who gives them leverage, and handles a lot of their order flow, will require them to give them a chunk of cash to cover a big piece of what they're down on that short position if they want to hold it. If they don't have the cash, or they don't want to give the cash to the prime broker, then the prime broker can force them to cover the position and will force them out of the trade. Okay. Okay. that will force them out of the trade. Okay, that would be a margin call. All right. Now, can they cover their short position on a dark pool? Yes, they could. Okay. Yes, they could. But dark pools are, you're going to have a really hard time covering a position on through a dark pool on something like AMC. Dark pools are really meant for very large transactions. And when I say large transaction, guys, I'm not talking like $1 million. Okay. Like hedge funds that want to transact $1 billion positions and $1 billion trades will conduct them through dark pools, $500 million positions. You don't really have any hedge funds that have that type of short position or that type of size on something like AMC. I don't think there's going to be that kind of liquidity for something in the dark pools for something like AMC. I don't. So I don't think that you're going to have something like a scenario like that where hedge funds would cover their position through dark pools. I think that, if hedge funds are forced to cover, I think they're going to do it right in the open market. I think they're just going to have to buy shares right in the open market. And that'll just continue to feed into that short squeeze and just continue to push that price, that stock higher. So I don't think that it's a short cover that will take place in a dark pool. I do not. I have no idea. I haven't even looked at that stock. Oh, this thing looks like shit. How would I play it tomorrow? I wouldn't. I wouldn't play this stock.
Yeah, that was a prime example of speaking your mind gone wrong, huh? Did you instantly think to yourself, "Oh man, I went off script here"?
Yeah, maybe a little. That was a little harsh.
Yeah, you're like, "Oh, this guy asked a legit question," and I was like, "Oh, I wouldn't. It just looks like shit." Really?
Well, listen.
How would you? So you just got married. How would you tell your kids there's no Santa Claus? Would you just be like, "Fuck it, kids. He's not coming. It's me and mommy."
I would say there is a Santa Claus.
Mm.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Santa's not real?
Hanukkah Harry is real. I don't know about this Santa Claus.
So listen, with regards to TRCH, I don't see anything that is that shows me any type of strength in TRCH here today. What I will, the last line of defense, I think, if you're looking at TRCH, I mean, man, this really is your last line of defense. This 430 area is really your last line of defense. And then you get down, into this gap. This stock is really, really, really taking a hit. This stock is down, more than 50% from its high in just 2 days. So this is a really, really, really serious drop in TRCH. You're talking about what was a $10 stock is now below $5 in a matter of 2 days. In 2 days, the stock dropped 50%. So this is just not a stock that I have on my radar. It's not something that I'm watching. It's not something that I see a setup in. I think there's much better things out there for you to be focusing your time on. So I didn't mean to poo-poo on, I'm sorry if that came off harsh, but I just don't see it as being something that I'm going to be trading or even looking at unless something drastic happens, unless the stock, gets back up over 6, or maybe there's some kind of press release that really gets my attention. What am I, a genie?
I literally said "upon a star" 3 times to him. As a reply before I put it on.
Wish upon a star.
Like 3 times. Thanks for the insight, Jason.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Back in your hole. No.
So Wish, okay. Today with Wish actually had a nice little move here, very, very late in the day. Very late in the day move here on Wish. I like what I'm seeing in Wish. Okay, Wish held what in my opinion was a key level of 1250. 1250 was this previous little pivot high. We had this breakout day with this high increase in volume that took us through that resistance. And we just tested that resistance and it now became a level of support. And now you're going up and talking about the resistance level you have up over 15. 15 to 1550 is major resistance for Wish. It's going to be very tough to get through 1550, but if it does, the stock has room to squeeze. It's a heavily shorted stock. Okay. If we can get through that 1550 area, I think the stock does have room. Okay. The fact that we held 1250 today and things looked a little, looked weak for Wish early in the morning. Early in the morning, Wish was really having this big pullback. But what happened? We held 1250 to the T. Bang. Beautiful support there, which is right back this previous little resistance pivot high from the 15th. We held it and rallied all the way back off that level. That's a good sign. Okay. I'm watching Wish tomorrow. I'm looking for $14 area, 14.25 to be support and see if we can actually push through that 15.50 area maybe tomorrow and see if that short squeeze actually does trigger. Okay, guys. All right, that's about does it there. That wraps it up for our Q&A. You guys asked some really great questions. Nicely done. You guys asked some really great questions. I've got a lot of different things we want to talk about tonight on this live stream. I've got a huge announcement that we're going to be sharing with everyone on this live stream here in just a short while. We're also going to be talking about some pot stocks. We're going to be talking about some infrastructure plays. There's been a lot of talk right now about infrastructure. You saw, if you were watching CNBC today, you had Biden, Schumer, Pelosi, a lot of different people were talking about the infrastructure plan and the new infrastructure bill. So that's, starting to cause a lot of action in the infrastructure sectors in the market. And we've been, one of our traders has been absolutely crushing the infrastructure sector. So I'm going to have a guest on with you guys here today that's going to be going over all this. That's pretty good.
Awesome.
That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good.
That is really good.
That is really good. What you order on Wish, what you actually receive. That's actually really, really good. So for those that do not get the joke, for those of you that are not a member of True Trading Group, you guys obviously don't get the joke. But the strapping young gentleman at the bottom of that meme is none other than Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street, Spatafora, and he is coined the Wolf. And he is one of the moderators and partners of True Trading Group, and he's going to be my guest joining me here today to talk to you guys about infrastructure. He's been ripping apart CX, a concrete company, and then X, which is a steel company, really based upon that infrastructure play. So we're going to have a lot to talk about here today. But before I do, we had a lot of really good questions from people today during the Q&A session. That makes me feel like a lot of people may be brand new members or brand new viewers, and I want to actually see. So if this is your first live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the number 1 in chat right now. All right, we got Matthew, Daniel Kenny, Sam Hooper, Mike Avery, Nujra, Andres Lamp, OnePlus, Penupuda, Nora Merlo, Ricardo Reyes, Hunter Hollingsworth, G Love, Kevin Yair, Ali Reza, Travis Jones, Drit, Go For It, J-Rod, Timothy Bowden, Andrew Anderson, Brett Piloff, Mustafa Hamami, Renee Peterson, Jose Maria Juarez, Donna Jones, Ananth, Alfred T, Travis Boyer, Aura Love. Great, guys. Eric Van, Arctic Adventures. This is beautiful. Mark Aguilar, Clarissa Biggins, beautiful. All of you that are typing the number 1 in chat right now, welcome all of you. A couple of people were asking about how to join the TTG family. So I'll just briefly touch on that. And then we're going to dive into the infrastructure trades and kind of tell you guys what we expect from that going forward. And then we got that big announcement. But before I do, I want to just answer some of the questions about the membership real quick, guys. I'll talk to you about it for 3 minutes, then we're going to move on. A 1-year membership to True Trading Group, it normally costs $2,212 for the year, but from tonight until midnight Pacific, you can save 41% and pay only $1,290. That's just over $100 a month. And the next 20 people that sign up are going to get a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. Okay, the next 20 people to sign up with coupon code TTG121. Okay, use coupon code TTG121. You'll get a 41% discount, and you're going to get a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. It's totally free. We even cover the shipping, and yes, we do ship globally. All right, we got 20 brand new Kindles. They are going to sell out fast. They always do. Everyone loves an Amazon Kindle. It's the perfect tool for you to stay connected while you're on the go. This way you guys aren't trying to make trades from your cell phone or look at charts on your cell phone. Get yourself a nice HD Amazon Kindle. It comes fully ready and connected for your guys to use our mobile app, which is available for all of our members. Where you can stay connected to the chat room, even if you're not in front of your computer, and get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. And that's how so many of our members are able to follow along with the trades going on in chat, even if they're not in front of their computer. Okay. Adam's telling me this will be the last bit of our electronics. So after these 20 Kindle Fires, Adam doesn't know how many more he's going to be able to get. So we got
these are literally like our prudent reserves. So like we didn't have to order these, like we had these.
Okay.
So that's it. There's 20 Amazon Kindle Fire HDs. These are the full Amazon Kindle Fires, like the full regular tablets, not just the readers. So you have all the apps on them, everything Mike was saying. There's 20 of them. After that, we are fresh out of electronics. Last night we gave away 20 Android tablets. Tonight we have the last 20 Amazon Fires, and that's it, guys. So get it while the getting is good, and yeah, enjoy. Thank you.
Nice. Karen said she wants my hat as a gift. I'll give it to you, Karen. I need a haircut though. I need a haircut, but I'll give you my hat. I've got a lot of them. Bunch of different colors.
Julio Mata is going to be so pissed.
No, this isn't that hat.
Oh, okay. Part of me kind of hoped that it was. I was like,
no, man, I'm never giving away Julio's hat. You kidding me?
Oh, whatever.
No, I'm never giving away Julio's hat. Never giving away Julio's hat. All right, guys. So like I said, just a little gift that we give to our members. Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. We've got Adam gets great deals from our wholesaler. So we're able to offer you guys that as just a gift for joining the TGG fam. All right, guys, listen, there's no upsells in True Trading Group. There's no add-ons, nothing like that. You pay one price, get access to every single thing that we have. There's no VIP or pro courses or programs that are going to cost you more money. None of that stuff. All right, so when you guys join, you're going to get access to the entire curriculum. It's a 17-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of the information I learned when I was working at the hedge fund. It's separated into beginner and advanced courses. You got courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got in text and video format, whichever is easier for you guys to learn. You're also getting access to our Benzinga Pro news feed, which gives you breaking up to the second news alerts. You get Quote Media's full book level 2, which shows you all the market maker 2 depth. You're going to get our Trading View Pro Plus charting software, which is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. You're getting a simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data. You're going to be getting access to our chat room where me and the other moderators share our screen. We're live on the microphone talking to you all day throughout the day, calling out our trades in advance, walking you guys through all of that all day, every day. And we're in chat with you the whole day. We're not gone after 2 hours, and we're sporting currently right now about an 83% win rate between me and the rest of the mods. And we also do live workshops every week. We do one-on-one mentor sessions. We do small private study groups. We got our small account challenge that's starting up in a couple of weeks that we're giving away $100,000 in cash prizes to the winners. That's going to be a lot of fun. We also do a lot of giveaways with our members. As whenever we get 300 new members, we give away a Tesla or 30 grand, just a way of giving back to our TGD crew. All you got to do is be a member of True Trading Group. and you guys will be able to be included in that raffle for a chance to win 30 grand or a brand new Tesla. You actually have to enter coupon code TTG121 though, and click apply code to get the discount. Okay, if you just go to the checkout page, it's not going to give you that discount. You actually have to enter TTG121. That'll give you the 41% discount. And if you go to the checkout and in your checkout cart, if you see the Amazon Kindle, that means you're one of the 20. We have 20 of them tonight. Okay, so if you go there and you see it in your checkout cart, that means you've got one of the 20. If you go to the checkout cart and that Amazon Kindle is not there, that means we've completely sold out of the Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets. Okay, and then last but not least,
and you'll have to settle for an education.
Right, right, guys. Don't sign up just because you want a free Kindle. You know, like the Kindles are cool and stuff. Like the things we give away are cool, but you know, the real reason to join is to get yourself an actual education, and then you can, you know, take your trading profits and go buy all the Kindles that you want. And trust me, you'll feel a hell of a lot better buying one with trading profits than just getting a free one. Also, guys, money back guarantee for anyone that was curious. I'm very, very confident in the program we provide. 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money and becoming better traders. So because of that statistic, I'm confident enough to say that if you are willing to put in a little bit of energy, that this can work for you. So here's the deal that I'm willing to offer. Anyone that uses coupon code TGD121, if you put in an effort and if you make a commitment to go through all of our courses, pass the quizzes at the end of the courses, and attend one private study group, if you do those three things and still do not make back your membership fee at least once, that's $1,290. If you don't make that back, I will give you a full refund. I kid you not. I'm willing to offer you a money back guarantee if this does not work for you after you put in an effort. Everything I'm telling you is on the website. The money back guarantee, it is on that website. That's how much I stand behind and how much I believe in the education, the platform that we've created for our members. 80% of them are successful, and that is why I'm confident enough to offer you this money back guarantee. Okay? So there you have it, folks. All right. Now, what I would like to do here, as we kind of move things on, I would like to go ahead now and introduce you guys and bring on the guest of the evening. I want everybody to give a big, warm TTG welcome to Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street, Spatafora.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
Hey, everybody.
What do you want me to say? I've been here for like 30 minutes.
I know. You didn't. Come on. You like that? You like that meme though? That was a good one.
It was. I said to Adam, send it to me. That's hilarious. I'm gonna tweet that shit.
You should. That's actually a really good one. So, I think maybe what we can do here, Wolf, is, I've got my charts and everything. So if we want, we can pull up some charts. But why don't you just kind of talk to people a little bit right now about the infrastructure trade, because this is a trade that you've been on top of for it's been a couple months now.
It's been since September.
So you're talking about going back all the way to last year, and just kind of what is the infrastructure trade? Why is it something that you're focusing on? What's the catalyst? Why is infrastructure in the news right now? Why are these some stocks people should be paying attention to?
Yeah, well, okay, so we haven't done a big infrastructure project in a very long time, okay? But the reason that I even put the trade on, which was actually the first trade I did in TTG, was US Steel. It was really simple. It was more of an idea that, because of where we were when the pandemic started and how we had a complete shutdown of basic industry, the people that were going to get the hardest hit were going to be the middle class. So the only way to support that middle class in times like these, and there's only been one other time, which was the stock market crash in 1929, was huge infrastructure projects. So I just thought it was a safer bet.
Hold on, Wolf. I just want to real quick. We just got Denise and Robert or Dennis. I'm not sure if that's Dennis with a miss. Yeah.
D-Nice. It's
D-Nice.
Nice.
No, it's Dennis. I think it's Dennis. Dennis and Robert, welcome to the TGG family, guys. Give a big warm welcome to Dennis and Robert. 18 Amazon Kindles left, ladies and gentlemen. 18 left. Go ahead, Wolf.
Yes. Okay. You know I have ADD, so interrupting.
I know. I'm sorry. I know that really screws you up when I do that.
It really does. So yeah. So that was part of it. But then in September, when the polls started to shift towards the Democrats, then I was just kind of like, all right, you know what? I'm going to focus more on infrastructure, because one of the things that the Democrats do when they get in office, especially when there's a changing in presidency, is they're always going after huge infrastructure deals because they want to be seen as job creators. And this is what they do. So we traded U.S. Steel. Obviously, at this time, things are starting to open up. The price of hot rolled steel is going up and up and up. Right now, it's at like, I don't know, like a 10-year high or something crazy like that. We get the election, then, in January, the price is still, so we basically trade this from September from $8 to January to $19. And then the whole thing was, we're going to go further out with options, because my calculus was, he's going to take care of COVID quickly, but in his first 100 days, he's going to announce an infrastructure project. And at the 90th day, that's when they started really going after infrastructure. Now we're starting to see that culmination. $1.2 trillion over 8-year period. So I've been beating up U.S. Steel, as have a lot of the members. It's an option that I taught a lot of members on. But then on top of it, I really like these low volatility ones. So it's like, all right, not just steel, but there's other ones. There's Caterpillar, there's United Rental, there's other steel companies, there's engineering firms, and then there's Cemex, which is the trade that we're going to be talking about tonight, which honestly is boring. Very boring. So,
well, before you get into the boringness of triple-digit gains,
welcome, Karen.
Yes, Jason. Yes, welcome, Karen. Welcome to the TGG family. Everyone, give a big warm welcome to Karen. 17 Amazon Kindles left. I will. Go ahead,
Karen. You're not going to yell at me one day.
No, I just think that it's. Shut up, Jason.
What
I think is funny is that you have all these people. All of these people are looking to sign up right now, but they haven't even heard the announcement yet that we need to make.
Yeah, we got a big announcement here today.
Yeah.
As soon as Jason's done with talking about CX and infrastructure, we'll get into that.
Yeah. I want to roll people through. Now, Adam, let's just do this. So we've been going at it. Now we've traded. I mean, guys. If everybody wants to just type in number one, I'm just going to say it. We've been absolutely brutalizing U.S. Steel and Cemex in the last couple of months. I mean, giant moves, from 21 on X all the way to 30, and then back down, and then back up, and then back down, and then back up. And we just did that again on Cemex. This is our 4th round trip on Cemex. Did 50%, 140%, 50%, 40%, and then a reload yesterday because the Democrats and the Republicans said, look, we've got 11 people on the Republican side to make this deal bulletproof. So we were already playing with July 16th $8 call options, which at this point, we're pretty much free anyway, because we just beat this thing to death. And the bid was 20 by 25 yesterday. So I was like, all right, this is all the confirmation I need. I've got a month of time just in case. I've got a ton of built-in profit. Alerted yesterday, 23 cents. Highest take profit today, 75, 229% gain.
Yeah.
Also, in the process, took care of all of my higher cost options for 40% gain. And those options were pretty much free. Also, we're in the $9 calls, and we were also in U.S. Steel in $25 calls, which, you know, last week we were taking profit at $7.50, $7.55. This week we were buying the dip at $3.70. Highest sale today was $4.40. And
so what are the if you could just, for the people that maybe don't know or have not been, or maybe that are not in True Trading Group, could you just let them know what are the options that you're currently in?
Sure.
In US Steel and in CX, just so they have an idea of where you're at.
Okay, so for US Steel, I'm in the $25 January 2022 calls. Okay. The last time I traded them, I pulled almost 6 figures in profit on them. This time I bought back with profit, and now we're right back up there. For CX, I'm in July $8 calls, July 16th, and I'm also in $9 August 22nd calls for CX, going into earnings.
Can you also maybe just for those people that might be new to options, like why own 2 different expirations in the same stock?
Sure. Yeah, that's a really good question, and I got an answer for you. So when we were trading CX, just the $8 call. Before that, we were in a $7 call. Okay. Did really well on that. Then when it was time to get back in, got into the $8 call. The $8 call went really well. Went in, first round trip was 30%, then it pulled back, reloaded, and then did 50%. So then when it pulled back, everything really looked healthy. So what I said was, you know what? I'm going to take some of the profit from this because there's so much in it, and I'm going to buy some August $9 calls. Because it's going to, you know, they're going to have earnings, you know, there should be a run up. We should get infrastructure. So that was part of it. So really, it was a little bit of double dipping, but double dipping with no risk. The only risk was profit. But also, it allows us to be in, you know, another trade longer, a little more risk. But the way that we took care of that risk is by only buying it with profit from the start.
There you go. That's the major point that I think that like a lot of people that I want to make sure that a lot of people understand, because something just so you guys understand, something that Jason is very good at is, so Jason will one of the strategies that he also uses is like called trade a core, hold a core. And Jason is very good with like taking profit off of a position and then using that profit to make what Jason considers making a free trade. Okay, it's like it's like going to the casino, right? And you put $100 on black and it comes out black. And now you've got $200. The way that Jason is looking at it, he goes, okay, well, I've got the $100 that I had on the table. And now out of that $100 that I just made, I might take $50 of it and go and put it and make a bet somewhere else. And it's like what Jason said, that's a free bet for him. So he's going to be taking profit and putting it on basically the same trade idea, which is long CX, thinking CX goes higher, but now he's buying an August expiration call option instead of a July expiration call option, which will now allow him to, if this stock continues to push over the next, 4 or 5 weeks, where his July option is going to get to expiration, where he's going to be getting out of that option, it allows him now to still stay in that trade and capitalize on that upside if the stock does continue to run. And he was able to do it essentially risk-free because he's placing that bet with profit. And that's what Jason is really meaning by when he does that. And that's kind of Jason. I'm glad you said that, because that was kind of the point that I wanted to get at for all the people that are here with trading options.
Yeah. And, one of the things that I do is I'm very cognizant of the fact that I like to trade. I like to gamble just as much as anybody else. And with options, that's dangerous. So you have to have these little tricks to keep yourself from doing stuff really stupid, because on the last run up, I made 80, I'm not trying to boast, but I made 80 grand on just my $26 calls. Okay. Which is a lot of money. So people will go in and they'll be like, I'm going to throw 80 back at it. No, you take 40 of that and you put that towards long-term stocks, and then you play with the 40, and then you rinse it as much as possible. The reason my options are so far out, because I have 7 months till expiration, it allows me the time to get back in. And my rules are simple. I'm only going to buy back if I've taken profit at least 50 cents higher. Okay. And when I'm buying back, if I sold 20 contracts, maybe I only buy 5. If it looks like it's failing, then maybe I'll wait for supports, So, and that's the way that I just manage risk, but over, an extended period of time, especially on some of these lower volatility ones. Like I can't really do this on Roku, right? Because of the decay and the IV crush.
Yeah, the premium on those is
it's something that's much lower volatility, where like I can go and go get my hair done, or get my car washed during the day. I'm not going to come back and be like, oh my God, what happened?
Right.
And that's a beauty for people that work and can't be in front of their computer all day. I'm trading low volatility, and maybe that isn't sexy, but let me tell you something. You pull 230% off of a trade that you made yesterday that cost you $23 per contract, and you'll never trade anything else. And if you could do it over time and then get to the point where the only money you're risking is profit. And that's essentially what I've done since September on US Steel. So it's like, I look at it as like, yeah, I can hold for forever. My risk profile is massive because I'm always allowing myself time, and I'm playing with profit every single time I get into one of these trades.
Yeah. We got a question here. Do you guys make most of your money from options or buying stock? Everything. We are a very diversified group. So you have to understand that in True Trading Group, it's True Trading Group for a reason. There are 8 other moderators that are calling out trades in True Trading Group that each have their own style and their own strategies. And we have some traders that specifically trade stocks. We have some traders that specifically trade options. We have some traders that trade both. We have some traders that day trade. We have some traders that swing trade. We have some traders that do both. So literally in chat every single day in True Trading Group, we do day trading, swing trading, we do stocks, and we do options. Every single day, there's options and stock trades going on. There's day trades, there's swing trades being called out in chat. We are a very diversified group. It's very important to be a diversified group. There's a reason why we've developed the team of moderators that we have, is because there are so many different styles and so many different strategies in trading that someone's strategy or style may work for them, but it may not work for you. And I want all of my members to have a variety, to be like, okay, so here's all the different moderators. These are their different trading styles. These are the things that they trade. Who do I relate with the most? Whose trading style do I like? Whose style fits my personality? Whose style fits my lifestyle? All of these things you need to factor into when you are going to be trading in the markets, because there's so many different types of styles. You might go on YouTube and you see some trading, like, I made 50 grand today. And you're like, oh my God, I got to follow this guy. This guy made 50 grand today. What? And then you go and try to do what they do, and you can't, because their style works for them, but it doesn't work for you. And that's why we have so many different styles and different moderators in your trading group, so that you can get a good feel for those different styles and figure out which one works for you. Okay. So Nadine, welcome. Nadine, welcome to the TGG family. We got 16 laptops left. Do you want to say something, Jay?
No,
yeah,
it's not laptops, bro. It's not laptops.
It's Kindles.
It's Kindle.
Kindles. All right,
Because
Kindles.
I'm the one that has to answer all that when they say, "Oh, Mike said he promised me a Kindle, laptop." Stop.
See, you just did
guys.
it.
It's Kindles. It's
It
Kindles.
says it on the screen. Just read the screen.
Yeah, it's Kindles.
I never learned to read. Yeah, what I was saying was I use my options to pay for my stocks. You know?
Oh, like in your long term, you're talking about.
Yeah, and even my short term.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very diversified. So we're going to get to the announcement?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So cool. We talked infrastructure. That was a lot of fun. What we're going to do now, guys, we've got a huge announcement that we are going to be making. And I think, Jay, do you have the details on it, Jay, or who's got the details on it?
I'm going to help you guys out here.
Yeah, because I don't have the details on it.
Please, Adam, give us the details.
I'm going to help you guys out. What I would, guys,
oh, wait, you know, go ahead. I'll let you go. Go.
Thanks, man.
Only because you got the same shirt on as me. Go ahead.
Okay. What I'd like for people to do right now is listen up. Jason Spatafora, the Wolf of Weed Street himself. I would like Jason to do his best to talk about himself for 3 minutes. Okay. I want you to tell people who you are before True Trading Group and why they should listen to you. You have 3 minutes.
Okay, ready? I've been trading pot stocks since before there was 20 of them. This goes back to 2013. So basically I've been here since day one, and heavily involved, heavily doing research, you know, using people on Twitter and all these guerrilla tactics to research these companies. The long and short of it is in 2014, I got trader famous for what I did with pot stocks. Okay. Rolled that into a much bigger position, and then became the expert of just the ebbs and flows of the market. That's about as close as possible. I mean, Rolling Stone did a piece on me. I've been in Forbes, Penthouse, Men's Journal, Vice, High Times, and True Trading Group now. You know, Adam and Mike are my partners. We also own marijuanastocks.com. So we've been close to these companies from day one. You know, we also know how the back end works on some of these. So we know the good companies, the bad companies, and everything in between. But the one thing that the analysts don't know is how the market moves and how it's based off of irrational exuberance and a hive mentality, or why volume disappears when it does. So I'm the guy that in 2018 called the top. I'm the guy in 2019 that said, now it's the time to get out, and I'm out and I'm going short, and I didn't return. So I basically made every major call in the cannabis industry from day one. That's not a boast. That's real. Yeah, you know, you check me out on Twitter. I'm verified. But you know, I've got some threads, and you know, and I'm a dick. All right, that's the other thing. I'm a real dick. Okay, but when you're trading pot stocks, you don't want somebody very passive. You want this kind of asshole with you. And I'm the asshole that warned everybody in February, and we did this thing called Trader Palooza, that there was going to be a pullback in the market.
I'm going to mute him. I'm going to mute him.
With that, I'm announcing Trader Palooza 2 or Weedapalooza.
What is, you guys are something wrong with you.
Weedapalooza 2, sorry.
Weedapalooza 3.
Is this 3?
All right. Anyways, guys. So no, I'm just kidding.
So yeah. Oh, but Weedapalooza that we did was just 2 parts. You know? Yeah, it was 2 parts. It was all one, but it was 2 parts because I, you know, like you need an intermission, and the second part was all the nerdy, you know, legislative stuff. But this time, it's okay. How are we going to get positioned? If you're a member of True Trading Group, you can go back to June of last year, where I talk about everything that's happening now, but in June. And I didn't even get back into the market, into pot stocks. And I wasn't even back in pot stocks in June. So we've been in since July. There isn't a pot stock that we got in there that didn't do over 100 or 200%. I mean, some went as high as 500%.
Yep. So this is Weedapalooza 2. And Mike, can you explain what the whole Palooza thing is with your trading group, please?
Yeah, so guys, we do so we have, we started out with these events called Trader Palooza, and Weedapalooza was kind of an offset from that. Trader Palooza kind of started with when we had the COVID lockdowns in 2020. We were planning on an in-person meetup in for True Trading Group. That obviously it was going to be like around April, but then obviously COVID hit and everything shut down in March, so it never happened. So we came up with these virtual events where it's an all day long event where literally for 12 hours, myself and the other moderators in True Trading Group, we all would host live workshops, about 1 hour long, each workshop covering different topics regarding trading, whether it's day trading, swing trading, stocks, options, and everything in between. It's literally an all day long, basically, boot camp. You're going to learn more during this one session of 12 hours of Trader Palooza than you would probably in the last 2 years of your trading. If you are a member of True Trading Group and you love Trader Palooza, type the number 1 in chat right now. If you love Trader Palooza and you are a member of True Trading Group, and if you guys learned from Trader Palooza, I want you to type the number 1 in chat. So we then came up with Weedapalooza, which is a very like,
it's a condensed version of Trader Palooza. Essentially what it is that, look, nobody knows the cannabis sector better than Jason. Okay. As much as he curses and is really unpolished and has massive ADD and smells weird, he absolutely knows how to make money, and he knows how to help you make money. That's the most important thing. And he's really, really, really good at explaining it and making sure that you understand it, so that long after you're done listening to him, you're able to execute it on your own. And that's the most important thing. So Jason, because he knows that industry so well, does these workshops that are solely focused on the cannabis sector, on other sin stocks at times, like the mushroom sector, the psychedelics. So we are going to be doing this on, what did we say, Jay?
The 17th.
Right. So Saturday, June 17th.
July.
Or Saturday, July 17th.
Come on, Adam. What the
hell? Just read, Adam.
All right. Yeah, no. You guys are killing it tonight. Every reason for the both of you to talk shit is right now. So on July 17th, Saturday, July 17th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So a 2-hour workshop. Jason the Wolf Spatafora is going to be giving you guys the ins and outs of the cannabis sector, what stocks to look at, where to make money, how to make money with it, how he plans on making money with it, and most importantly, I want to see his face for this. I have demanded that he bring his people in.
Oh yeah, let me talk about my people. So guys, I don't know if you know this, but kind of a big deal. Adam just told you. And as being a big deal, I have a lot of, friends. I got some good friends. I got Tim Seymour to come on here. You guys like that. So the way that this Weedapalooza is going to be different is I'm basically going to, pull rank and demand some favors. I want some of the top people in the industry to also participate in Weedapalooza. So it's not just me. So you can get a rundown. Okay, what's going on in this state? What's going on in that state?
That's awesome.
So and you guys know the crew that I roll with. So
no, we don't.
Well, no, we don't.
I need you to name drop.
We have
don't
CEO.
assume because you have a portrait of you with the Millennium Falcon that anyone knows this.
So guys, I'm Wu-Tang Financial. Come on, you guys know this. Yeah, guys, I'm going to call on some of the CEOs
Give us some names, Jason.
I don't want to give their names because I haven't asked them yet, and I don't think that would be fair. Okay, but
all right, just tell us some people you know.
Boris Jordan, chairman of Curaleaf, Kim Rivers, CEO of TrueLeave, Jason Wild, chairman of TerraSend. I could get Mitch from Merida Capital, institutional funds, analysts, maybe my quant.
This is a family show. Don't say that.
I got a quant. What? Everybody should have a quant. I got a quant. So yeah, maybe I'll get Charlie Bachtel because we both went to University of Arizona. He's the CEO of Cresco. Love to have him on. Maybe Ben Kovlar from Green Thumb. You never know. Maybe Todd Harrison will probably come on. He'd love to do this. Emily Paxia from Poseidon.
Man, dude, this is going to be an amazing event.
Yeah, you guys want to hear the catch?
Oh yeah, tell him the catch, Adam, please.
Oh, I don't know. Do you know the catch?
I know the catch.
What's the catch?
You can't come to Weedapalooza if you're not a member of TTG.
Yeah, you can't come to Weedapalooza if you're not a member of TTG. Like soon. You'll have to catch the recording.
Yeah, all of these events, guys, Weedapalooza, Traderpalooza, they're all for TGD members only. We don't charge anything extra.
Well, no. We're gonna do this a little different, guys. Our members know this. How much extra is Weedapalooza? Sound off in chat. Guys, type how much extra Weedapalooza is. Zero, nothing. There's like 8 zeros from Chris Botsis. Free, 0, 8. Damn. Conrad put a really long number with a lot of zeros. Mike doesn't look amused. Whatever. Nunga is one of the answers. 5 hugs. Free 99. Nada, 0. Absolutely. No absolute upsales. Jimmy Andy put 0 as FCK, and it's worth the price of membership alone. So you guys get the idea. This does not cost you anything. However, you have to be a member by this Sunday night at midnight Pacific Standard, or you will not be invited to Weedapalooza. That's the catch. All right. Is that a little bit of FOMO? I think it is.
It's a lot of.
But for what we charge and what we're about to do.
So yeah,
if you guys. If anybody on this live stream, has any interest whatsoever in the cannabis space, if you believe in the future of the cannabis space, if you own any cannabis companies, if you want to own any cannabis companies, this is an absolute must-attend event for you. Because not only are you going to be getting information and training from probably the best cannabis trader in the industry in Jason, but you're also going to be hearing directly from CEOs of some of the biggest companies in the cannabis space. You might be hearing about analysts in the cannabis industry. You might also be hearing from institutional money managers in the individual space. You want to know what an institution is doing, what companies they've invested in. You want to hear from an analyst about what their 3 to 5 year outlook is on the industry. You want to hear directly from the CEO of a company who you own shares in. This is going to be an absolute must-attend event for anyone that has any interest in the cannabis space whatsoever. This event on its own would be worth an entire membership of True Trading Group, but we don't charge for this event. It is free for all of our TTG members. I told you there are no upsells in True Trading Group ever. You pay one price, you get access to every single thing we have. Now, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, It is going to cost you to attend Traderpalooza because it's going to cost you the price of a membership, and that you can get for a 41% discount right now by using coupon code TTG121. Pay just $12.90 for the entire year and get yourself a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire in the meantime. Don't sleep on it, guys.
All right. Jason, you got anything else?
That's it.
Any other brain busters?
Any other brain busters? No, I think we're good. You know, guys, if I'll leave you with this. If you're interested in the fastest growing industry where like generational wealth will be created, I don't think you can afford to not be in this. All right. I think it's worth the price of a membership alone.
I agree.
And like they say, it's not anything extra. So
yeah, and it's online. So people are saying, is it in Miami? Is whatever? No, it's in our chat room. You'll get to interact live, ask questions live. It's a full interactive thing. So whoever Jason brings into the chat, whatever guests he brings in, you guys will be able to ask those people questions. They will see your messages. It is only for True Trading Group members, and you have to be a member by this Sunday at midnight, or else you will not be invited. That's the catch. You'll have to watch the replay because, yes, it will be recorded.
Yeah, will be recorded, guys, for members to go back and rewatch. If you can't attend, if you have some other things going on,
right. Or if you join after Sunday.
Oh, right, yeah. Or if you join after Sunday. So you guys definitely. I'm telling you guys. The cannabis sector is one of the sectors I am the most bullish on, for long term, and I think that if you're not. I think anyone that is not invested in this area is going to really, really, really miss out on it. Just like Jason said, just a tremendous wealth building opportunity. I think that the cannabis sector and the growth of the cannabis sector is, could be something like when social media, kind of became an extension of the internet. Once the internet was created, it was an entirely new industry was created literally overnight. And then out of that brand new industry, you had other niche industries or subsector industries kind of branch off from the internet. Okay, you have your social media stocks, you have online retailers, you've got cybersecurity, you have all these little subsectors all branched out from the internet, but the internet was a brand new industry. This cannabis sector is a brand new industry that is coming here to the United States. It's been around for a while. Obviously, in the OTC, you have your Canadian companies, but your U.S. companies are still not yet listed on major exchanges. Curaleaf and Green Thumb are two of my biggest holdings in my long-term portfolio. They're two of the companies that I believe in the most, but they are a fraction, okay, of what they could be in a couple of years. Once, I think it's a matter of when, not if, the U.S. finally actually legalizes marijuana. And it's only a matter of time before Curaleaf, Green Thumb are able to list on a major exchange like the NASDAQ or the NYSE, like these other Canadian companies are, because of the loophole. It's still illegal in the US, so they can't list on a major exchange. In Canada, it is legal, so they can. It's ridiculous. It makes absolutely no sense, but it is a loophole in the system. It makes no sense. I think it's only a matter of time before that changes. And I think if you're not in this space, I really think that 5 years from now, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, shit, I should have listened. I should have got involved in these companies. Look at what these stocks have done. Look at how much these companies have grown. And this is a new industry that's going to create a lot of other subsector industries. And, if you guys want to be, and take part in this, I think this is an absolute must attend event. So you guys got to join. Use coupon code TTG121. You can get yourself a 41% discount. Get a free Amazon Kindle in the meantime. You got to sign up though by Sunday at midnight if you want to be able to attend this event live. It will be recorded. Okay, so you'll be able to go back and rewatch it if you are not able to attend the event on Saturday. All right, guys.
All right, guys. I bid you farewell.
All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. So good stuff, man. Really, really, really good stuff. I'm excited for it. I think this is actually going to be. Say it. Okay. So what I want to do here now, guys, like I said, this is going to be a really, really awesome event. I just can't. you know, I really just can't. I can't wait. I'm really excited for it. I actually, you know, I'm excited to hear from like a lot of the guests that are going to be bring on. You know, um, I think that it's going to be to hear from some institutional money managers that are like you're talking guys that are managing hedge funds to talk about what are their positions, right? What are they doing in the market? What companies are they buying? What companies are they selling? You know, to hear from analysts, to hear directly from CEOs that I'm a shareholder in. Like that's an amazing opportunity. And I'm super excited about it. So I know I'll be there. I know my TG fam will be there. Thousands of you guys will be there, I'm sure. And I hope to see some of our new THD members and new THD faces that are going to be joining us there today. So what I would actually like to do right now is see how many people are actually not members of True Trading Group. So I want to know, type the letters TTG in chat right now if you are not a member of True Trading Group. Go ahead and type the letters TTG. All right, we've got Chris, Texas Ranger, Donna, M, English Bennett, Lewis, Jillian. What's the date? The date for Weedapalooza is Saturday, July 17th. Okay. But if you want to attend the event live, you have to be a member of True Trading Group by this Sunday. That is June 27th by midnight. Okay. So if you want to attend Weedapalooza live, you've got to be a member of True Trading Group by this Sunday at midnight. Okay. If you join True Trading Group after, you will not be able to attend Weedapalooza live. Okay. That's how we kind of keep the viewership limited there. So you got to be a member of True Trading Group by this Sunday. All right. So let's see. What about the other non-teaching members here? We got Marcus, we got Pinu, we got Dimitri, we got Adam Bashir. Beautiful guys. So a lot of non-teaching members here that are joining us tonight, guys. Listen, in case you guys can't tell between Jason, myself, and Adam, you know, we tell you how it is. You know, we speak very honestly in here. We're very open. We don't sugarcoat anything. We don't beat around the bush. I don't blow smoke up your ass. I tell you guys how it is. I always will, and I always have. You know, and you know, that starts with really telling you guys that, like, trading, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's not easy. It's not something you should join True Trading if you start making millions of bucks. That's not realistic. But you know, you have to be willing to put in some time, energy, and effort to learn this skill. That's what it is. It's a skill. It's just like learning any other skill. It's going to take time for you guys to excel at it, but you have to be willing to put in some work to actually get to that point. You know, whether the markets are up, down, left, right, center, we're making money in True Trading Group, and our members are becoming better traders. And if you do not believe me, I want you guys to watch this. I want you to sound off in chat right now if you're a member of True Trading Group and you are making money and becoming a better trader. I'm going to sound off in chat right now and let our viewers know. Okay, now if you're not a member of True Trading Group, I want you to pay attention to the comments that are coming through on the side of the screen through chat right now. Okay, these are your TTG members, real TTG members, that are commenting and letting you guys know that they're making money and they are becoming better traders because of the education that they are receiving, the tools that they have access to, the mentorship that they are receiving as well. Okay, YZF goes, the biggest investment one can make in themselves is in themselves and their future. Absolutely, it gets better every day. I am pretty much in the green so far. I'm 100% better, making money and learning more every day. I'm definitely a more better trader, getting better and learning every day, making money too. Yes, and I've gotten a hell of a lot better. I'm making bank, baby. Absolutely better trader. Beautiful. Really, really, really great. After Jessica's study group today, I'm becoming a better trader. That's great, Highway One. Really great. Yeah, guys, Jessica, who's one of our TGD moderators, she actually did a live workshop today, a small private study group. She ran one today with all of our TGD members. So like I said, we're always doing live workshops and study groups and everything with our members. You don't have to pay extra for any of this stuff, guys. As a TGD member, you get access to all of it. Okay. Now, I told you guys before, 80% of our members are successful. Okay, I told you that earlier when I was telling you about the money back guarantee that we offer you. And the reason why I'm able to offer you that money back guarantee is because 80% of our members are making money and they're becoming better traders. That does, though, also mean, and it's equally as important for me to recognize the 20% that are still struggling as it is to recognize the 80% that are having success. Because in True Trading Group, we leave no trader behind. And that's why we also hold what we call red to green workshops. Every single month, we hold these red to green workshops where members that are struggling can submit questions and topics that they feel that they need help with. Stefan and George, welcome to the THD family, folks. That is 13 damn it, 13 Kindles left, guys. I'm sorry. 13 Kindles left. We got 13 Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablets left here tonight after Stephen and George. Welcome to the TTG family. All right. So these red to green workshops, we will then, some of the moderators and I will go into chat in a live event, live workshop, and we'll cover these topics and questions live. It's recorded. It's loaded into the video library for members to go back and rewatch at a later date. But we leave no trader behind. I know it's not possible to have a 100% success rate. I know that's not possible. That does not mean that I can't try for it. Okay, it does not mean we can't try for it. TGD is a business, folks. It's a hell of a business, but it's only as good of a business as our members are actually doing. So that's why we got to wake up every day, continue to earn the trust and support of our members. Yes, that means long after they pay their yearly membership fee. We do not take lightly the responsibility and the trust that we are given, and we work hard every day to continue to earn it. You know, these are people's lives that we're talking about, and when someone is able to become a consistently profitable trader, their lives and their families' lives could change for the better forever. And that's not something, and that's not a power that we take lightly whatsoever. Okay. So all of you that typed the letters TTG in chat, though, you listen to me very carefully, because like I said before, no one's going to be willing to do the work that's needed for you to reach your goals. Okay. No one's going to do the work for you. You have to be willing to do it. You got to be willing to put in some time, energy, and effort, but it all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools, being part of the right community. It's going to help you to learn, trade, and profit. And that's what it's all about. I would have signed up for snack foods. I want to learn and make money.
I've never related to anything more. Yo, Karen, I gotta tell you, you're the second Karen that we have, and I have a good feeling, like, guys, True Trading Group is gonna break the stigma on the name Karen, because the other Karen that we have in chat is awesome.
Is awesome.
Awesome. So I thank you, Karen Hurst. I'd sign up for Goldfish too.
Yeah. We've got a question here from Donna Marie. Donna Marie says, what is the training like? Is it interactive? So Donna, all day in chat, we go through training because we're sharing our screen with you. The moderators are all live on the microphone. We're talking to you throughout the day. We're telling you what we see. We're doing lessons live as we're walking through our trades. The courses themselves are in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. And then you have all of the—
Show them, Mikey. Mikey, show them.
What?
Show them the platform.
I don't have it up on my computer. You got to pull it up. We'll show them in a little bit. There's a couple of things I still want to go over with you guys. But the live workshops, like Jessica did a small private study group today, and that's a live event. You know, that's a live event that is, you know, where you can interact with the moderator. You can ask questions. It's totally interactive. And we do this stuff every single week. They work with us 6 days a week. That's absolutely correct. TG is life-changing. I work full-time. I'm a store manager. I have access to my phone. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, here, Donna, actually here. Donna, let me actually show you this. So Donna, if you're concerned maybe because you work a full-time job and you only have access to your cell phone, don't stress it, because the majority of our members do also work full-time jobs. Donna, watch this. Any of my teaching members right now, I want you guys, if you are working a full-time job and you're making money with your training group, type the letter I in chat right now and tell me what's your profession. So Donna and anybody else that has a full-time job that might be thinking that, I don't know if I can do this because I work a full-time job, I just want you to pay attention to the amount of letter I's that come through chat right now. These are teaching members that work full-time jobs. Okay, you've got a physical therapist, a janitor, a nurse. I work 2 full-time jobs now, but not for very long. Yes, Mike, hell yeah. A food scientist, cool. That's a new one. Cost accounting, audit, field service tech, a shipbuilder working 60 hours a week, a mortgage lender, info tech, a truck driver, insurance agent, a shop foreman, self-employed with 10 workers. Nurse practitioner full-time, clinical instructor part-time, sewer and water, manufacturing swing shift, contractor, trade from a bulldozer, respiratory therapist, a freelance graphic designer and concert marketer, a pilot, a landlord, conflict resolution specialist. Okay, you guys get the point. I mean, you're talking, a whole wide range of professions here. Crane operator. Okay, so I mean, these people all work full-time jobs and they're making money with your training group. And that has everything to do with, the mobile app that you have access to, but also learning different trading strategies like swing trading, which is you're buying a stock today, you're selling it tomorrow or any day thereafter. And that's a big difference for a lot of people that are looking to get themselves started and feel like a full-time job is going to hold them back. It doesn't. You just have to learn what strategy to implement, and we'll teach you that into your trading group. The other common misconception, since I'm kind of on the topic of misconceptions amongst new traders, is that you need tens of thousands of dollars to get started, which is also not true. A lot of our members have started with just a couple $100, and I actually want to see, if you're a member of True Trading Group, sound off right now. Tell me how much you started with. If you started with less than $1,000 in your account, tell me how much you started with. So anyone that has a small account, okay, anyone that has a small, it's my dog, Nella. Anyone that has a small account, okay, that thinks that, oh, I can't do this because I don't have thousands of dollars, that's simply also just not true. So you guys can see here, you got Ladybird 800, John Parker started with 500, Tony Mac 500, Thomas Colton 100, Angel Torres $473, Alan Albury $300, Steve Wilkie 800, Chris 500. You guys get the point. Dee Jack 500. You simply do not need. My dog set off your dog. I'm sorry, Donna. My dog made her dog start bargaining. November Ball 900, Mustache Dave 1,000, 500 for Thomas Barty. You guys see it, okay? You guys see it. So that's what I'm talking about. You simply do not need a lot of money to start trading. One day I'll be a millionaire day trader thanks to TTG, and I'll tell people how I started out trading in a porta can in a refinery, hiding from my boss. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. When that day comes, you let me know. When that day comes, you let me know. I love it. I can't wait to hear that story myself. So there you have it, folks. Okay, so some common misconceptions debunked right here on the live stream. Guys, like I said, the membership to True Trading Group, it's normally $2,212 for the year, but right now you can get a 41% discount, pay just $12.90, get a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. There's 13 left. Use coupon code TTG121 in order to get that discount. There's no upsells. There's no add-ons. We're like the Netflix of trading communities, folks. You pay one price. You get access to some of the top premium trading tools and products because you bundle them together as part of your membership. Included in your membership, folks, is Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room. Okay. In this environment, the trader that gets the news first wins. I can't tell you guys how much money we've made and saved because of this news feed. You also get quote streams, real-time level 1 and real-time full book level 2, which shows you all of the market maker depth. Then you're going to get also that comes with a trade simulator that allows you to trade stocks and options with fake money where you practice implementing what you have learned in the courses. Okay. Use the simulator. Prove to yourself that you can make money before you start trading with your hard-earned cash. Okay, that's all with real-time data. Guys, you don't pay extra for any of these things I'm telling you about right now. These are all included. You're also getting access to our Trade Ideas scanner that shows you what are the best stocks for you to be trading on any given day. What stocks are making new highs? What stocks have unusual volume? What are your top gainers? They're broken down into small caps, mid caps, large caps, whatever you trade. This will help you identify the best stocks for you to focus on. Then you're also going to get access to TradingView's Pro charting software, which is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. All of this is free with your membership. You don't pay $1 more for any of this stuff, guys. Then you're getting a minimum of 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders currently supporting about an 83% win rate. We are fully transparent in TTG. We keep an entire trading journal on our website that literally tracks every single buy and every single sell that all of our moderators make, so you can follow along and see how you'd be performing had you been following along with all the trades that our moderators are making in True Trading Group. We are fully transparent. We keep a record of all of that right on the website for you all to see. Then you're also going to get access to one small private study group by one of our TTG moderators. I told you about that. Jessica did one of those today. You can ask questions, go over topics that you need help with. Then you're going to get access to all of the courses. Okay. Now, the courses are a simplified version of the stuff I learned working at the hedge fund. Now, they come in beginner and advanced. They're broken down into beginner and advanced sections. And you have, options, you've got swing trading, you've got, trader psychology, you've got crypto, you name it. We've got it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. There are no pro or VIP special courses that cost more money. You get every single course when you join with our membership. There are no upsells ever. Okay. Then on top of that, you've got access to our video library that has over 100 hours. Okay. It's over 100 hours of additional educational video content, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, just name a few. All right. All of this is included for free with your membership. And then, of course, you get the chat room where we share our screen. We're calling out trades. We're talking to you on the mic live, and you can send us DMs and ask us questions throughout the course of the day. Your next question should be, why are you offering all this for just $12.90? That's crazy. Well, the reason why we do that is because of the question I'm just about to ask you now. How many people right now type the letter I if you've been a part of another trading group in the past, only to feel like you were always just $1,000 of an upsell away from reaching your goals? Type the letter I in chat right now. Look at all these letter I's. Guys, also, the price you pay today is the price you pay for life. So if you pay $12.90 today, guys, look at all these letter I's. If you pay $12.90 today, it's the price you pay for life. All these letter I's, this is why we do what we do. This is why we set up our platform this way, and it's structured this way, because it shouldn't be like this. You shouldn't have to pay to get part of, the education and feel like you always got to pay more to get access to something else. So we want to disrupt this entire industry. This is why we do what we do. But at the same time in life, you've got to know your value. We know our membership is worth way more than $12.90. Okay, that's why we are going to be moving the price of our membership up to $2,500. Now, if you pay $12.90 today, and then your membership comes up for renewal next year, and our membership is going to be $2,500, you won't pay $2,500 to renew. You'll only pay $12.90. Now, I'm telling you guys all now, our membership's moving to $2,500 because the things that we offer, all of these different tools, we cost us money as a company to implement these products and these services and that data on our platform for our members to use. Okay. All right. So you guys want to take advantage of that coupon code now and lock in that $12.90 price point. The price is going up at midnight. It's going to continue to go up by a couple of bucks every single day as we work the price up to $2,500. Okay. Now, to give you an idea of the value you're getting at $12.90, that Benzinga newsfeed, if you went to Benzinga on your own and wanted to sign up for their newsfeed, it would cost you $1,290. Excuse me, it would cost you $1,188 to pay for that newsfeed. Well, a membership is just $12.90. That's almost your entire membership right there. And the Benzinga newsfeed is included in your membership. That quote media's full book level 2 costs $990 a year. And that is also free with your membership. The trade simulator costs $750, and TradingView's charting software is $720 a year. Just those 4 tools alone would cost you $3,648 a year if you paid for them on your own. They are all included free with your membership when you pay just $12.90 when you use coupon code TTG121. Okay, guys, our goal is to disrupt this entire industry, folks. In order to do that, we got to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. This is not a sales gimmick, guys. Our price is going to be over $2,000 before you know it, and you're going to wish that you guys jumped on the $12.90 and got a free Amazon Kindle in the meantime. Okay? So I want to know right now, actually, how many of my TTG members, if you've already made back your membership fee, how long did it take? How long did it take you to make back your membership fee? Sound off in chat right now. $2 weeks for Wild Child to pay for a lifetime membership. Mika's 2 weeks. 1 day for multi. First 2 weeks for Jay Schmei. 2 weeks on a small account for YZ. Diane Figs, 4 months with a very small account. Sammer, 2 days. 3 months for Thomas Barty. Thomas Colton made money just from live streams and then became a member. 1 month for Veronica. Guys, this is awesome. 1 week for Marcos. You guys get the point, right? Look at, see, these are my members. My members are telling you how long it took them to make their membership fee. Guys, we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I welcome and encourage you to go read those reviews. You know, 1,300 people have taken the time to leave us a review on Trustpilot. So I encourage and welcome and invite all of you to join. Hey, Donna. Yes, Donna, welcome to the family. Donna, welcome to the family. 12 Kindles left, folks. 12 Kindles left. Yeah, here you go, guys. Look, 1,298 people have left us a review on Trustpilot. Okay? I encourage you all to go read them. Okay? I encourage you all to go read them. Here, I'll read one to you. Oh, just 19 hours ago. Worth every penny and more. This is from Joe S. I've been a member of True Trading Group since February 2021. I was lucky enough to make some money in the market from a commonly known meme stock, GameStop cough. I wanted to make sure that I didn't lose the gains that I made and was lucky again to stumble upon TTG. This group has literally changed my life. That's so awesome. I had a period of time where I was taking a hiatus from my regular job and moving to another city to support a family member. The hours going through their program, watching the traders, picking their brains, and keeping in touch with their chat room has been invaluable. I've been fortunate to have created a healthy income stream from what I have learned from them, and I'm officially a lifetime member. Yes. Rarely do you see a group where the owners put in a ridiculous amount of time and effort to bring value to the clients. These guys are out of this world. They give back to their members. They genuinely care about your success and have an immense amount of patience with those that lag behind. Scroll down, Adam. I wanted to leave a review 2 weeks after I became a member, but told myself I would wait till I know that it's a great investment. Hands down, this group is worth every penny. I hope to grow and learn from the traders, owners, and members for many years to come. If you are interested in trading, you are doing a disservice to yourself by not getting the education that these skilled traders have to offer. The variety of traders and trading styles is very eye-opening, as you can see real time how they trade and make good logical decisions to make money. I'm usually not one to leave a review, but these guys, gals honestly deserve it for the amount of effort they put in. Sign up, you won't regret it. Oh, Ski Dude, my man, Ski Dude, awesome. Yeah, I know. Like, I didn't know Joe S, but Ski Dude, I know the username. I know the username Ski Dude. That's awesome. Ski Dude, I appreciate that review, man. If you're watching the live, it's a pleasure having you part of the group, man. So guys, seriously, go read some of those reviews. Okay, these are THD fam. 1,300 people left us reviews, 5-star rated. I encourage and welcome you guys to all go check it out. And then, folks, remember, last but not least, I'm offering you a money-back guarantee, folks. Anyone that goes through all the courses, passes the quizzes, attends one private study group, if you don't make back your membership fee at least once, I'll give you all of your money back. I'll give you a full refund. That's how much I believe with a little bit of energy and effort, this can and will work for you. Okay? That's how much I believe in it. That's how much I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I stand behind my program. Okay? I stand behind my program. All right? So that's it, folks. We got, what is it? 12. How many we got? 12. We got 12 Kindles left, folks. 12 Kindles left. So that's it. Use coupon code TTG121. Guys, there's 12. That's it. After these 12, Adam's got no more electronics to give away. All right. Adam's got nothing else left after these 12. After these 12 Kindle Fires are gone, that's it. They're gone. No more. And then that's all we got. All right. So use coupon code TTG121. The next 12 people to do so are going to get a free Kindle. You guys will get a 41% discount, and you've got to be a member by Sunday at midnight if you want to attend what is for sure to be a game-changing wealth opportunity in Weedapalooza on July 17th. You've got to be a member by this Sunday, guys, if you want to attend that event live. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. And last but not least, if anyone is still on the fence, we got a 1 week trial. Go to ttgthree.com to sign up for our 1 week trial. It's only $3. That's it. Less than a cup of coffee. Okay, but the best damn $3 you've ever spent in your life. It's a one-time payment. There's no auto renew. There's no reoccurring payment. It's just literally $3, and then that's it. Once your 1 week trial is over, you're never charged again. Okay, so that's it, folks. Go to ttgthree.com if you want to sign up for that 1 week trial. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Princeps Investment says, did I miss the big announcement? It's Weedapalooza. You were here because I remember you asking and commenting before. It's our Weedapalooza event is going to be July 17th for those that might have missed it. Okay, guys, if you join the trial, okay, you're not going to get a free Amazon Kindle. Okay, you do not get a free Amazon Kindle if you do the trial. That's for TGD members that sign up right now with coupon code TGD121. But if you want to try us out, you guys can do so. You're also not going to get the 41% discount. Okay, you'll get some other lesser discount if you guys go through the trial. Okay, so you'll probably pay around $1,400 or $1,500 if you go through the trial. All right, so if you want to lock in the $1,290 right now and get a free Kindle, use coupon code TGD121. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Get your butts in chat. I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a great